Very much, Susanna, for this great performance.
Thank you for having me.
And all the public says thank you very much.
Oh, well,
Dankeschön.
thank you for watching.
Spasiba.
Ah, oui.
Gracias. Etc., etc.
Oui, Dalian, and you're welcome, and all that good stuff. De nada.
But before speaking with you about your life, your career, I would like to let you present the musician.
Yes, I would love that. Okay, so on guitar over here, we have, he lives in Marseille, but he's from Nancy. Oui? J.M. Viguier. So good. Magnifique. And on drums back here, Raph Schuller from Nancy. Or no, from Nancy? Oui? Okay. And mon ami, Pili Tempo. Tempo? How do you say? Tempo. Tempo. Like tempo. On bass from Nancy. He now lives in Falcon Pia. Falcon Rock. Something like that. Pili. Yes, it's a great pleasure to play with these guys. They take a lot of time in learning my material, and then I come over here and play with them, and it's I want to thank them for playing with such heart. So thank you. Merci.
And big applause from the public, from the studio to Susanna CHOFFEL.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Merci. Merci. It's mon plaisir. Thank you.
And Susanna, why your parents have chosen the first name of Susanna for you?
Well, it's a fun story. Well, my mom was a really big fan of the Leonard Cohen song, Suzanne, yeah? And, but she wanted to, she was a teacher, and she had a student that she loved named Susanna in her classroom. It's the Spanish form of it. And so she kind of combined them and just did Susanna. So it's like the American form of Suzette or Suzanne or something like that. So, yeah.
And your name, CHOFFEL, something sound like French name,
It
no?
is. It's French. Oui. Je suis French. Yeah, I found out on my first trip here, or maybe, my first trip. I was very excited. Philippe, my tour manager, took me to Busson, the town of Busson, near Gérardmer, and we saw the memorial, the World War I memorial, and right there, CHOFFEL, 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 like trois CHOFFELs. And it was very exciting for me because CHOFFEL is very rare in America. Like, you're probably related to me if you're a CHOFFEL. Like, you're either my cousin or my aunt or uncle, and it's not like a Smith or Jones or something like that, you know. So it's exciting to be here in my country of my ancestors. So, yeah.
It means you are a neighbor of your tour manager, Philippe Oden, no?
Oui? Oui. Oh, yeah, oui, oui. Yes, oui. Yes. Yeah, it's very exciting because my family came from this region, the Les Vosges or Alsace and Alsace, and yeah, so it's very exciting to discover a little bit about my heritage while I'm here. So,
You was born Austin?
yes, born and raised. Austin.
Born Austin and living Austin.
Yep, I've lived in New York and Santa Fe, but Austin is home. So yeah,
Austin is a great place
it is
for music.
Oh, yes,
And, have you had the chance to have a musician in your family?
You mean?
Parents or cousins?
Yes,
or,
so my parents are not musicians. My mom's a teacher. My dad, they're both retired now. My dad was a civil engineer, but they loved music. We always played it in the house, and my dad played piano, and he was in, band in school, and so it's very much a loved, shared thing in my family, but I'm like the first, I guess you would say, professional, like someone who's chosen to make it my career, mon career. So, oui.
And at what age did you learn to play guitar and you beginning to sing?
Yeah, well, guitar, when I was about 16, 17, I was heartbroken. A boy broke up with me. He broke my heart, mon cœur. And I begged my mom for a guitar because I just wanted to write songs about it. I just wanted to pour my heart out into music. So she took me down to the music store and got me a guitar, and the rest is history. I just taught myself. And singing, I've been doing it ever since I was very little. I always would sing around the house. My mom said I would just, constantly follow her around, like, na, 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 just like singing constantly. So, yeah, I think it was just in me. I was born to do it. So, yeah.
Do you play another instrument?
I play piano. Piano was my first instrument, actually, and I played saxophone for a couple years, and harmonica, percussion, a few little things here and there, but mainly guitar and voice and piano. So.
You got a beautiful guitar, Epiphone.
Yes, I love this guitar.
Is there a story about
Epiphone
this
Wildcat.
guitar? No?
I don't know the history of this guitar. I'm bad at knowing the history, but all I know is I love Epiphones. Back in the States, I play at Epiphone Casino. It's very famous for being the John Lennon guitar. And I just love the way they play. I love the way they feel. They're, the action and the touch, the tone, it's great.
We're going to talk about your discography. How
Yes.
many CDs have you registered?
I have 3 CDs. Me.
The last one is Hello Goodbye.
Uh-huh, yes.
Is it a Beatles eyeless?
Oui. No, I know a lot of people ask me that. Nope, just
Why did you choose Hello Goodbye?
It's the name of one of the tracks, which I totally forgot to play today. I meant to play it and I forgot. It's the title track, but it's about, the song is about kind of leaving one thing and going on to another. I wrote it when I was living in New York, going back and forth between 2 cities, and Austin and New York, and so it's named after that song.
The album is there.
Yes.
If it could be shown on the screen. Pierrot, the album. And he don't understand.
It's okay. I can grab it.
And about this album, it was made in Austin.
Yes, with a wonderful producer, David Boyle. Yeah.
Yes, I read about that, and you had a fantastic musician like Mr. Sexton. No?
Yes.
Can you talk about your musician?
Yeah, sure, sure. Yeah, I'm very lucky to be surrounded by some incredible musicians in Austin, and Charlie Sexton, who's very famous for being Bob Dylan's guitar player. He's also played with David Bowie, and I mean, he's just had his own incredible career. So he played guitar on a lot of the songs, and J.J. Johnson was a drummer. He plays with John Mayer and Tedeschi Trucks Band, and he's just an incredible, talented drummer. And on bass, Brad Hauser. You may know him from Edie Brickell and the New Bohemians. He played, "What I Am Is What I Am." That's like very famous bass line. And oh gosh, I had Ethan Kennedy, my live guitarist who plays with me. Awesome guitarist. He played on it. And a guy from the Greyhounds. Oh my God, not Anthony. Andrew Trube. Sorry, my mind is somewhere else. Andrew Trube. So lots of great musicians. And then David Boyle, the producer, is an incredible keyboardist. He plays great piano. So he played all the organ and synth and everything. And David Garza sings on it, an incredible musician. So yeah, it's a really fun, it was wonderful fun to make. So yeah.
And you have written all the lyrics and musics?
Yep, it's all mine. Yep, no covers on this one. So.
And before you had used covers? I don't remember.
No, I don't know why I said on this one.
Only
There's not
originals?
on any. Yeah, all originals. Yeah, so I might do some covers on a future album because I do some covers, but I typically just do originals. So yeah.
It means you're working on your next album now.
Yeah, I'm writing for it.
To be out
yeah.
when? You don't know?
Next year at some point. So probably spring or spring. I might release a single this like fall or winter, and then roll out the album next year. So.
And it means maybe we have a chance to see you again to present your new one, your
J'espère.
new baby.
J'espère. I hope. I hope to return. I love coming to France. So yeah.
How many times you've been here?
This is my fourth time.
4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fourth time. Yeah. It's been a while. The last time I was here was 2016. So it's been almost like 2 years. So yeah.
And I would like to have a flashback to your songs lyrics. Can you talk about what you are talking about? Love, sociology?
Yeah, kind of everything. A lot of them are love songs. I think most of my songs are always kind of have this theme of searching for independence and freedom within yourself while also loving, and being in love and in a relationship. And I kind of the struggle between kind of being completely yourself and completely free and independent while also loving someone. And you know, it's a struggle I think we all have in life of, you know, we're always pulled in opposite directions. Continental Drift, the song is almost sums up the entire album. You know, it's hello, goodbye, same thing. It's like, you know, one door opens, another closes. You kind of have to make choices because you can't have it all, right? You can't have everything. So.
And sometimes you are writing numbers outside USA. You said Italy and
yeah. Right here inside, I wrote in Italy several years ago, and yeah, I'm always writing. I'm always trying to at least write, even if it's just like the beginning of a song or an idea, or you know, I'm always inspired when I travel, and so it's fun to write in other places. So
all depend your inspiration at the moment.
Yes, exactly, exactement. Oui.
And yes, we are very hungry to listen to your next one.
Oh, thank
but
you.
now we have the chance to have one, and we are going to appreciate more,
Thank
more
you.
and more.
Thank you, merci.
And you are touring in France,
Yes.
and you have been South France.
Yes.
Then you have been to Les Granges à nouveau. I would like to thanks again.
Great festival.
Yes, Fanny and Pascal
Yes.
and all they are doing for the Americana, and
Oui.
as I said, they would like to do more and more.
Oui,
Yeah,
c'était
yeah.
magnifique. The groups, the other musicians on the program were fantastic, and it was a pleasure to be on that festival. So.
And the tour is not finished. You are going
No.
to play 1 or 2 days.
Dumont, I have one more show in Reading.
Reading.
Reading, yes, oui. And Les Lapins Blancs is the name of the venue.
Is that funny? It's the White Rabbit.
The White Rabbit, oui, exactly. And I'm an Alice in Wonderland fan, so I like that. But yeah, and then I go on to Spain to play a festival there called Pueblos Blancos Music Festival near
great.
Malaga. So yeah.
And sometimes you tour in Germany and Netherlands too.
I have not toured in Germany. I've played in England a couple times and London, but no, I really would love to go to Germany and Belgium, everywhere, you know. So, but France is obviously my favorite. It's mon favorite. So, oui.
Thank you very much for that.
Yes, of course, yeah.
But your second language is Spanish. I
Right.
think it's nice for you to play Spain, no?
To what?
To play Spain, the
Oh,
festival.
oui, yes, sí, porque sí, español.
It's a good
lo sabe.
opportunity to test your Spanish.
Sí, yes, I'm gonna have to switch modes because I've been in French mode, but Spanish is way easier for me because I grew up speaking it and hearing it, and Texas is right next to Mexico. I have Mexican heritage as well. My great grandmother was Mexican, and so it's kind of in my blood, the Mexican and the French. So yeah.
And for this date in Spain, sorry,
Oui, it's okay.
you are going to use the same musician, French or no?
No, unfortunately, I'll just be solo. I'll just be playing solo.
Ah, you're
over there.
all
So,
playing
yeah,
solo
yeah, it's
in
my
Spain.
first time. I'm kind of testing it out, testing the waters, but it's a really neat festival because they try to encourage people to play together, and so I think I might get the opportunity to jam a little bit with some Spanish musicians over there, maybe some cajon and flamenco guitar. I don't know, we'll see. So.
Because Jean-Marie and the band said to me they are ready to make a world tour with you.
Yes, sweet. I would love that. I would love that. Oh, that would be magnifique. So if I could just find the funding for it, the money, So, it's great. Yeah.
Okay, I thank you again, and big
Thank
applause to SUZANNA CHOFFEL.
Thank you so much. Merci. Merci beaucoup. Thank you. Thank you, Jean-Jacques.
Je reprends le langage français pour vous dire, bien sûr, que ce concert sera podcastable très très prochainement sur NANCY-WEBTV, autant de fois que vous le voudrez, quand vous le voudrez. Et puis, on va aussi parler que les concerts ont repris. Hier, c'était le premier. Aujourd'hui, on a fait donc un concert avec SUZANNA CHOFFEL. J'ai pas la liste en tête, mais c'est pas ça le plus important. Simplement, je voudrais signaler que ce studio, il fonctionne aussi avec des passionnés de country qui ont formé un groupe qui s'appelle les Carsons. Et en fait, les Carsons, si vous voulez les voir, ils vont jouer au Pavillon Bleu le 15 septembre prochain. Donc, une belle occasion de voir de la country avec notre ami Claude, qui est donc le boss du studio. Alors on va remercier tous les gens qui ont collaboré techniquement. C'est Pierrot qui était à l'image. Alain était au son. Et donc notre webmaster aujourd'hui a suppléé donc à la lumière, parce que c'est pas toujours lui qui fait la lumière. Donc c'était Claude. Alors un grand merci à vous du web. Merci pour votre fidélité. Et puis donc rendez-vous donc le week-end prochain pour un nouveau show sur NANCY-WEBTV.
The beat goes on. The beat goes on. The beat goes on.